Here we go.
Hey, hi. How are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. 10 months. 10 mother months since I last talked about this genderless little shit. No, like guys, I'm being serious right now. This fucking rodent does not have a gender. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings by not using the proper pronouns? Did I trigger you woke activists?
I don't care.
I swear these stupid ass pronouns are all these dumbass people say and talk about nowadays. Here's a how-to guide for fucking pronouns. Do I gotta use these pronouns for Rimuru since he doesn't have a gender? Is that what we're doing now? Am I gonna get hate now just because I didn't classify Rimuru as having proper pronouns or whatever? Just you know what? Take a look at this how-to guide real quickly. Zemself. What the fuck is a zigzag? These pronouns are so fucking stupid! It's like listening to the Saitama fanbase scream he solos your favorite verse, or even people saying Gear 5 Luffy has Toon Force.
Are you stupid?
Rimuru hasn't been on this channel in 10 months or so. Did you clowns really think that I would forget about this wanked fodder? The fanbase that wanks off Rimuru are a joke. Where the fuck are all of these Rimuru clowns at? Come at me, pussy! This genderless fuck nugget is so weak it's actually laughable. Grimhild finally makes an appearance on this YouTube channel, and of course, since it's your first time on the channel, you already know what I have to do. If you guys enjoy the content you see, like the video, subscribe, and of course turn on the bell so you never miss a video from yours truly. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, so subscribe. We have already talked about this Play-Doh looking ass Muppet, so there isn't really much to go over or much I really need to cover. Seriously though guys, you all should know what Rimuru does at this point, and you should know how fodder he is. Especially when it comes to scaling. It's not like I've talked about this piece of shit before on my channel or anything. Oh, well, you didn't use the light novel version of Rimuru!
What? Shut when you think about it.
I said his best shit and I told you all his best hacks, and he's still fodder. Little bro out here getting his ass beat by the goat Tomakamijo. Grimhild is a character that I've wanted to talk about for a very long time on my channel. Since she is new to the channel, like always, I will be going over her scaling and her hacks. Psst, guys, did you guys know that Rimuru is only multiversal at best? Yeah, I know, it's kind of sad. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I like Grimhild so much, and honestly it has to do with her unique abilities. Grimhild possesses duality magic. She can manipulate dual concepts and change the outcome of events. She made a god who has no past or future have a past and a future. Furthermore, she's able to increase the potency of her duality magic by millions of times with Nightingale. It can destroy Orcus's magic, which destroys all dual concepts of reality and the concept of gods, and eventually it'll even destroy the concept of the true gods, which exist in the branches of order. My girl out here casually altering fate, dual concepts, and changing all of reality. Like, come on, that's pretty fucking cool. Duality magic? It's not something you see that much. She has the ability to control space, and she can reflect any attack. Grimhild can use reflection magic, which teleports magical circles through a rift in space and appears behind the enemy. Wait a second, guys. Reflection. Oh, vectors! Accelerator? Yeah, my homeboy Accelerator still buys the shit out of Goku. Love to see it. Grimhild can interact with information. She has the ability to interact with mana forces, which are abstract forces that hold spells and mana. She is also an abstract existence. Witches are said to be abstract entities that are born for certain purposes, and Grimhild is the Witch of Justice. Grimhild is a witch, let me be clear on that. She's also overpowered like Feathering. No guys, seriously, I'm just kidding. She's not like anywhere near close to Feathering when it comes to power scaling. But Feathering still slams Hajin. She has high god immortality. Witches in her verse have greater immortality than fairies who can regenerate even if their physical body, soul, and mana force is eradicated. But Othinus! Rimuru can just erase her from existence! As many of you beautiful people know, Yogiri is a fodder-ass, discount, Kirito, background, isekai character who has access to death manipulation. Guess who also has access to death manipulation? It's Grimhild. It's Grimhild. Like, who else did you expect me to say? It was pretty obvious that the answer was Grimhild. Those who stare at the witches with weak mana forces have their mana forces destroyed alongside with their soul. Well, shit, I guess that's GG's for Rimuru. Dude's mana force is so weak it's comparable to that of Goku's attack potency. Fucking weak! Grimhild can directly interact and heal someone's mana force, which is an abstract in nature, holding one's spells, and is the main source of where mana comes from. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that she has the ability to interact with non-physical things. Sometimes when I try to explain something to you guys, being the Rimuru fanbase, it can be too complicated, so let me just tone it down for you. Make it to where your IQ can be reached at. You dumbass motherfuckers are the type of people to respond like this. I'll ask you a question like, hey, what's a quarter of an hour? And your fucking dumbass is gonna be like, 25! Before I talked about how she has the ability to control concepts. Another one of her abilities is called catastrophe magic. Catastrophe magic transcends space and time, fate, and causality, and cannot be stopped by anything unless it's another catastrophe spell. Grimhild used catastrophe magic to attack a god in the past. Did you donkeys hear what I just said? This ability cannot be stopped unless some other stupid ass donkey has catastrophe magic. And guess what? I know for a fact that all those characters that she's up against right now for this video do not have catastrophe magic. What the fuck does Rimuru have? He has the ability to pick a fucking gender? Well, that's really cool and battle applicable. Grimhild has a non-existent physiology, which is usually exists as nothingness and can create physical bodies. Additionally, their non-existent state is comparable to that of the primordial void, which is a pure void of nothing. Dark mana comes from this void, but it also exists in a non-existent state along with the void, making everything that arrives here to become nothing. The more I think about it, not only does Grimhild wipe Rimuru because he's fodder as shit, but my girl out here bodying everybody. All those fodder ass characters that I said before or mentioned before at the beginning of the video? I think I did. Anyways, Grimhild bodies Goku, Othinus, Saitama, Luffy, Shinra, Superman, Akudosai, Yogiri, the one above all, and many more. Grimhild has Orb, which is a blessing obtained from the root world that only a fairy can reach. It blesses someone with extreme luck to the point that it even manipulates probability. Furthermore, the blessing makes the user invulnerable to all harm they cannot perceive. Yo, that's really fucking broken. Think of it like this. Grimhild shows up in Yogiri's verse, right? Yogiri tries to use instant kill on her. Yogiri fails because he's just some isekai character who looks like a default Kirito. But since Grimhild can't perceive this bitch's fucking ability called instant death, she can't be hurt by it. That's kind of crazy. Grimhild can literally erase people from existence. Not just Agnise's DNA and molecules, but she can also erase someone's fucking history. She was going to erase Agnise's entire history and her DNA, including all of her mana as well. She has high godly regeneration and immortality negation to the highest level. Grimhild was going to kill Agnise in their battle, but she managed to escape from her last attack. Additionally, witches have greater immortality than fairies who can regenerate when their mana force, soul, and body is destroyed, like I previously said. Mana forces are fourth dimensional constructs that hold one's information, spells, and including their concept. Oh yeah, she also has the fucking Sharingan on top of everything. Okay, she doesn't really have the Sharingan, but what I'm trying to say is that she can copy and master any spell that she sees. All witches exist outside all of future impossibilities, even the concept of gods. We all know Rimuru is capped at what, multiversal? Was that what it was? Because he created like tens of thousands of universes? Yeah, that's great. Just that. Grimhild can manipulate infinite dimensions and turn them into infinite 3 dimensions or infinite 4 dimensions, if she so wanted to. She also created a magic in order to kill an eldritch being at their full power, which is comparable to them in the astral void, an infinite dimensional realm that exists far beyond Yggdrasil. She already qualifies for high hyper at the very least. I could scale her to out if I really wanted to, but for all these fodder ass characters that she's up against, there's no need to. Like, her ability is to control concepts, and she's already on a different plane of existence. She transcends the concepts of time and space on a higher plane, which would be the astral void, where she made infinite dimensions condense into a 3-dimensional plane. With her mathematics, manipulation, and her duality magic, how the fuck could she lose? What the hell is Rimuru going to use? His void manipulation? Oh, wait. Is he gonna change the laws of causality?
No.
Like, what is Goku going to do against her? Use Kamehameha? Use discount look at Susanoo? Othinus literally gets one-tapped by her, then his donut don't do shit. Saitama would just disintegrate into nothingness if he even stood in front of Grimhild. I don't even want to talk about how fodder Yogiri is. He's just an embarrassment to everybody at this point. These fuckers can't do shit against Grimhild, and all you stupid ass clowns need to realize that your wanked character gets beaten by a random fucking underrated female from a web novel that no one's even heard about. Her abilities are absolutely broken, and don't forget she can copy any fucking ability she sees and use that ability. Grimhild bodies Rimuru and every other fodder character I mentioned in this video. I got nothing more to say. I am out. Peace!